my god. Hello! こんばんは。やべえ。あ、やべえ。Hello! Kikkerikiiiiiiiiiii! Oh my god, I've been going for the questions for like an hour, and then I was like, shit, I still gotta eat food. I thought I would get probably earlier, more than an hour, and I thought I would have time to eat, but I didn't. And then I started making lasagna, and then I started eating lasagna while I was looking at the questions. Now I didn't even finish the lasagna, and also didn't finish going for the questions. But I hope we have enough questions. It should be enough, but still, I'm kind of mad that I couldn't, like, you know, like. I don't have like OCD like many of you guys do whenever I do something in Minecraft and you're like, oh my god, this is horrible. But when I like start scrolling through something, I need to scroll until the end. So places like, I don't know, Twitter and Instagram are toxic for me because I cannot stop scrolling. And then now there were so many questions. I shouldn't have kept it open for so long. I just... Also, just simply out of fairness and wondering what I would be missing out on, what kind of good questions I would be missing out on, I just really wanted to scroll until the end, but I couldn't! Well... I might... I don't know, maybe I'll keep some for part 2 at some point, or I guess I could answer some in the karaoke stream, like in between. Yeah, actually that would be a good idea. Slow mo stuff. Ah, let me turn it on. You're like a snitch in the classroom. I think we need to do, I think we had some homework to do. Well, I got it. I don't know about the others, but I have it. So, that happens, doesn't it? Like, oh my god. When the teacher actually forgets that they gave you homework, and then it's usually that one person, like most of the students didn't even do it, and they're like really fucking glad that the teacher forgot about it. But then there's this one snitch that's like, well, I have it, so just... And sometimes they even do it because they know that the other students don't have the homework, so they, on purpose they're like, well, I'm gonna drag them all into this shit and embarrass them for not having the homework ready. I was in such situations before. I feel like I was in both situations before, like, but mostly the one who didn't do the homework. Yeah, like I would often do, like, usually I do the homework, but not for math. For math, I often didn't do the homework. Yeah, but just because I just didn't understand it, okay? I just could not understand it. Well, everyone, sorry for the delay as well. I guess we should get right into it. Who does homework? You should do your homework. Get those good grades. Go get them. 1 to 5. Well, the only thing I can tell you, the only thing that I understand is 4 plus 4 is 8. Me plus you is fate. So I also didn't have time to save each question as an image, because they give it to you as an image, but I couldn't save it. Because that takes too much time. So we're just scrolling for the page, okay? マシュマロの画像を保存する時間さえもなかったので、普通にウィンドウキャプチャーでいきます。So, let's get going! Are you ready for some question time? We haven't done a Q&A in a long time, so I thought this was gonna be would be some fun to go through some questions again. So let's go. Let's start out here. Okay. So, what kind of work does a hololive idol have to do off stream? Like, I guess that it's not just starting... You see my mouse here? I know you actually don't see it. And not just starting a stream, goofing around, and then ending it. What is the before and after? There must be some hard work that we don't see. So you can be our talent potential. We love... What? Oh, you see something else? Oopsie, I do see... Oh, yeah. Interesting. Wait. I'm like, what do you mean wrong question? Should be this one. One sec. Got it. Okay. Now this is okay. Here we go. Again, what kind of work does the hololive idol have to do off stream? And like, I guess that it's not just starting a stream, goofing around, and then ending it. What is the before and after? There must be some hard work that we don't see. So you can be our talented potential we love to watch. In any case, thank you for your work. We appreciate it all. Thank you! So, I think this really depends. Mina konbanwa, yahoo. This really depends on the streamer, I guess. Like, you can totally be a VTuber and... or a YouTuber, whatever. And just not put so much work into it. But you can also put a lot of work into it. And I would say, for example, someone like Callie puts a shit ton of work into it. Well, I think for Callie it's very obvious. But for other people it might not be so obvious. You might think, oh, they're just streaming and that's it. And besides that, they don't know anything. And that might be true, but in other cases it might not be true. Sometimes, you know, they do much more behind the scenes than you think. But I think it's a general misconception that people have. Thinking that we don't do anything. Which I guess I get. Because all you see is us streaming and maybe every once in a while putting out a video and maybe tweeting something. But yeah. I personally would say that I at least, even when I don't stream 8 hours a day, that I at least with other work that I do get up to the 8 hours at least, if not more. Actually, like if you see like I feel like as a VTuber, social media is part of your job. So like taking care of it and controlling it all and you know, that kind of stuff, I would consider it work as well. So then, to be honest, it's probably like 12 hours or 15 hours per day. But those are like more relaxed and chill hours where I'm not under much pressure, so I don't maybe see it so much as tough work as streaming itself can be very much. But yeah, so what Avatar lag? Oh, come on. So bad? Are you kidding me? Looks okay to me. Gosh, please stop. Stop. I can't do anything about it, so just ignore it, please. What was I saying? Yeah. So, I personally stream long hours a lot. But besides that, I'm always like planning other stuff like, you know, some original songs or some song covers or collaborations or holotalk. For example, for holotalk, the preparation for holotalk, the questions, going for the questions and translating them and putting them into a graphic and all that simply takes me already like 2 to 3 hours, depends. Recently I've also like, sometimes it's necessary to practice a game. For example, like I had a sponsored stream before, like Toho Spell Bubble. So I wanted to practice it a little bit, or it was actually even necessary. For some games, it's just necessary to practice them before streaming. And then for Toho Spell Bubble or Puyo Puyo Tetris, I had like at least 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 hours. No, not 4. Maybe maximum 3 hours of practice. So that is kind of also part of the job, because you gotta be prepared, especially for sponsored streams. And also, there's like sometimes there's like things that you probably don't even see. Like the other day, I did like this chart of how I am like related to other hololive members. I did it because I was requested to do it for a show on the hololive official channel, the Japanese channel. And it took me like 2 hours to do it because I wanted to make it pretty because I thought they were just gonna use the exact same graphic that I showed you guys. Turned out they didn't use it, so I didn't have to look pretty. But I put like 2 hours into making that. Well. So, yeah. And there's obviously... Okay, I guess not obviously, but there's many things in the background that you guys just don't really see so much, I guess, that we're working on. Which is a good thing. Good thing. So yeah, anyway. It turns out to be a full-time job, but I guess if you choose to put less work into it, then that also totally works. Ready for the next question? Let's go. I'm just gonna scroll. You don't even see the whole thing. Wait. Ta-dang. Yo, Tenjo, I was wondering if you were interested in reading fan fiction about you, not particularly on stream, but in real life too. And if you are, on which website would you prefer to find and read them? Also, you know, I love you, you're great and amazing. And I feel like you becoming my Aussie has brightened my days like never before. So thank you for everything, really thank you. Also, P.S. Since you're a big Fetty fan and that you made me fall into this hole too, you need to take responsibility and absolutely have to sing Cha-Cha Sing or 9 p.m. Made no Cinderella. Well, others are needed too, obviously. Others are needed too, obviously, for the unarchived karaoke celebration. Thank you for this question. First of all, you're welcome. I'm glad you got into that music after my recommendation. And that makes me quite happy. Unfortunately, Betty Schoolboy is not around anymore, so it's a bit late to get into that fandom. Yeah, but still, they have so many songs out there and so much content, so many like concert DVDs and stuff that you gotta check them all out. So anyway, about the fanfiction, I'm gonna be honest here. First of all, I don't read any books or anything at all. I just genuinely don't read, okay? So keep that in mind. And then second of all, I personally, if I think about reading a fanfiction about me or any other hololive girl, or like especially one where I am in, could you relate if I say that that would be a bit cringe? I don't know. Like, I'm so happy that people take the time to write those. And it's cute. Like, it's like fan art. I'm happy that you guys want to create something. And I love this kind of investment that you have in it. But reading something about me that other people fantasize about, you know, like... I don't know, it's kind of weird and... I don't know, I just don't like to read. If it's like an anime or a movie or fan art or manga. Manga is still, I guess, yeah, comic pages stuff. That's still something I can get into. When I go for my art tag, every now and then some like manga pages pop up and I'm like, oh, let's take a look. And it's always pretty cool. And okay, gotta say, like, those are badass. Those are not... I guess maybe it's not cringe. I don't know. It depends, I guess. I guess it can be cringe, but about the manga pages, I've never really felt that they are cringe. So, They're really cool. Like, I like those stories about me and Callie, you know? Or any other hololive girl. They're pretty dope. But fanfictions, I'm so sorry. I just don't like reading it all. I'm so sorry. So I'll be honest, I probably won't be reading them unless you send it to me in a fan letter. And then if it's too long, I won't read it. If you send me like a short version of it, okay, maybe. I'm just being honest because I don't want to get your hopes up, okay? Next up, you mentioned before how chonkers and not as chonkers are both from... Your name is Smoothie now, okay? Are not from the same litter. Do you have any special reason or story behind getting two cats from the same litter like that? Did you ever get permission from Falcom games like Trails or the Y series? No, I don't think so. Your streams are great and fun even when horrible tech malfunctions or other shenanigans happen. Those haven't happened for a while though. I feel like that was a big thing in the past, but not so much anymore now. Please never lose confidence in that people enjoy watching them. Thank you. I love you. Well, thanks for the question. I just wanted to answer the question because it's about my cats. Honestly, you were smart. You were probably like thinking, okay, I just want... It doesn't matter what it is about. I just want Kiara to pick up my question. I don't care what I'm asking. So how do I get her to pick up my question? Very smart asking about my cats. You automatically make me pick up the question just by asking about my cats because I love talking about my cats. So when I got myself my own cats, like I used to live with cats, without cat, usually always singular. When I was living with my family, with my mom. But when I wanted to get my own at some point, and I was thinking, well, I want to get two because so that they can play with each other, and the more fluffiness, the better, right? Obviously. Well, but getting them from the same litter, I don't know. It just seemed like the most logical thing for me to do instead of getting like them from different places. But yeah, eventually I want to add 1 or 10 or 20 more cats. And those can be from different places, but it's gonna be interesting how to make them get used to each other. And it's not gonna happen so soon. It's gonna happen slowly, gradually, over time. I'm gonna rescue all cats in Australia. All of them! Yes. Well, thank you for your question. Next, we're gonna go through them zakuto, quickly. Good afternoon, boss. Hope you're well. When it comes to cleaning and storing things, how do you go about sorting items to throw away? As much it's a little embarrassing to say, even though I'm a 27-year-old guy, I have a corner filled with old SpongeBob plushies from my childhood that I can't for the life of me seem to part with, but I do wish to shrink what I have and hand things to people who could find use for them. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your question! I think this is a good question because I personally used to, or I still somehow a little bit do, but I used to keep like everything. I couldn't really part of things that well. Okay, it wasn't like crazy like my room was exploding. That was not the case. No, not at all. But like, especially when I was moving inside of Australia, I still brought all those things along with me, but it was like so much stuff, and I was looking through them and I was like, okay, it's not like I need these things to live, to continue living, but still I kind of, you know, can't throw them away. So I had the same struggle. But I've also had like a shit ton of plushies. Like right now, I only have one alpaca that's chilling on my bed. But I got rid of like millions of plushies. And recently, moving from Australia to Japan, and then 1 year later moving from Japan again to Australia, I threw away so many things. And I'm proud of it, and I'm glad I did it. Because, there's just so much unnecessary things. Yeah. It was hard sometimes, but the only things that I really kept is, from the far, far away past, is, you know those friendship books? I don't know, did you guys ever use those? When you were like in, I don't know, when you were like really young? Those friendship books? Like we had these mostly diddle. Do you have diddle in other countries? We had these diddle friendship books. Yes, we did. A lot of people were asking. Oh my god, wait. Is that a boomer thing? And Zoomers don't have friendship books because they only have like phones and they don't even use paper? yeah, Diddle. That was like super popular when I was younger, and I loved collecting stuff from Diddle. But also they had these friendship books, and everyone in my school had I mean, only the girls, to be honest. Every girl had a friendship book, and it would be like so much fun. Every time you got to know someone or everyone in your class, you would let them fill out your friendship books, and you would give everyone like a week. You would be like, okay, I'll give you my friendship book, you give me your friendship book, and I'll give it to you in a week, okay? Please fill it out, okay? And then you would get it back. It would be so dope. And I still have a bunch of them, and I looked back into them the other day when I came back from Japan to Australia, and I was, you know, sorting out things, throwing away some things again. I saw these friendship books again, and they're so cringe. Oh my god, do you want to hear some? Well, okay, let me get one of them. I have them here. Do you want to hear what like super young Kiara and her friends were writing into friendship books? One sec. Okay. It's so cringe. It's so cringe. Okay, I'm eternal, but I must have been. Did I write in how old I was? I must have been. Wait, where's mine? Here. Did I write my age? No. Just How old was I? Wait, did anyone write the date? How old was I? I got no idea. I was probably it was probably my yeah, it was eternal minus something. No, it was probably I lived many lives. So let's say it was maybe the 10th life or something like that. Or less, maybe 9th, 8th? Not sure. Okay, so my hobbies back then: ice skating, roller skating, playing. I don't know what that means. Playing. What was I playing? Watching TV. Playing PC. My favorite school subjects: German and drawing. I am a fan of Diddle and music. This should exist more often. This is all in German, by the way. I had to translate this. Spinach. No, called I hated spinach, but there was this one dish. I don't know how to translate it. Spinach something with cheese sauce, and the big break in school instead of the small break. I don't know. Did you guys have big breaks and small breaks? I think that's a normal thing, right? I wanted more big breaks rather than small breaks. Okay, so the coolest movie slash the coolest series, Finding Nemo and Charmed. It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh shit! Oh no! What? No! So cringe. My favorite singer slash my favorite band. Oh no! You must consider I was like maybe in my 9th or 10th life. Okay, Justin Timberlake. And the next two you probably never heard of, because I think those were groups that came out of a German pop stars show, like making them in a TV show. You know, there's groups that come together. Preluders, Overground. No idea who they are. And now this one really surprises me. What the fuck? That was not my take. I think I was just trying to sound cool. Like, as if I had more variety and taste, but I don't think I was a fan of them. The Rasmus. Have you guys ever heard of those people? I think they were... But what genre was that? Like metal or rock or something like that? Or like... Nah, wasn't that like emo? I don't know, something like that. Oh my god, yeah. Mortality! I don't think that I actually like them that much. I just wanted to sound cool. And then another one was shot. Oh my god. The absolutely best song. This is so good. We should do a whole stream about this. I have another one too, another friendship. The absolute best song. And I don't know what this song is. I gotta listen to it again. The first day of my life. You know what? Let me Google it. What song is that? The first day of my life. What? Melanie C, maybe? Ah, no, that's from the Rasmus as well. What? What? Oh god, let me listen. I don't remember the song. It's from 2011. Oh yeah. Oh! Din 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 din. Oh my god, he looks like a crow. Oh my no. There's cheerleaders in the music video. He has feathers in his hair. Maybe that's why I liked it. Say, I'll kill you if I do something. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I'll remember the song by the chorus. Still feels like the first time to stand here by your side. Together regardless. Okay, I think I remember. We'll walk through the darkness. Together regardless, we'll walk through the darkness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, that is so foreshadowing. That is so foreshadowing. Dude, oh my god. That is the cringiest thing ever. Okay, now here. The best game. Oh, here we go. Oh wow, I was quite the gamer back then. It seems. The young Kiara writes best games according to young Kiara: Zelda, Dr. Bieber. I think that was not a PC game. That was an actual like board game kind of thing. Mario Kart Double Dash. What? And Sims of every kind. Dr. Bieber is like Biber in German though. Doctor with K. I don't know. What is that? I'm gonna look it up. Dr. Bieber. Wait. Yeah, it's like one of those games where you operate on a body. And if you get it wrong, then you get like electricized or something. Things that I can do well: German and drawing. What I don't like: annoying people and food that's moldy or disgusting. Or like disgusting things. Wow, okay. Who I like the most? My friends, my mom, someone else, and my cat. Someone else who was my mom's partner. My favorite animals: cat, horse, bunny, hamster. Okay. My favorite food. Okay, we got the spinach thingy again. Even though I hate spinach. Fascinating. My favorite dessert: ice cream. What I wanna be. What I want to become when I grow older. Now in German I wrote Künstlerin, which can mean artist as a drawing artist, but it can also mean artist as in singer or any kind of creative thing. That is inspiring. And my biggest wish ever, becoming. Okay, I was young. Okay, it says becoming rich. Everyone wrote that shit in their biggest wish. Becoming rich and be able to do magic and marry. from the other book? I think I was younger in the other book. Oh my god, it's no, that's oh my god, I actually wrote my age here. This is Kiara from her 9th life. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Aww. Oh my god. It says here like there's a field where you could fill out your mobile phone number. But this was a long time ago, okay? Standards were different back then. And Kiara from her 9th life writes, I can only have it when I'm 13, 14, or 15. Then I get one. 13, 14, or 15th life. Yeah, my mom was holding back with giving me a phone for as long as possible. I think nowadays people have phones when they're like 5 or something. It's like so early. Oh my god, okay. Oh yeah, I can even see in the handwriting. I was really young and I started out using like a normal pen, and then I continued using like sparkly pens, and the grammar is off too. Okay. So, my hobbies back then were reading, drawing, and soon. Oh, I remember. This was the friendship book that I was bringing along on a horse camp trip for 1 week. And so I was like really excited. So I wrote, soon, riding horses. But that was like the... I know. Yeah, back then I liked reading. Yes. I was reading books from like Terry Pratchett. That was something I really liked. Yes, it's true. But yeah, I was getting really excited about getting to learn how to ride a horse. But that was the only time I ever was able to ride a horse, because after that it was like too much of an expensive hobby, I guess. Yep. So yeah, my favorite school subject is art. I am a fan of music and riding horses. This should exist more often. I wrote down a specific horse race that I don't know what it's called in English, but it's island horses, but Islandpferde. I don't know what they're called in English. Good music. And a brother who doesn't annoy me. Yeah, me and my brother did not get along well back then. Oh man. Me and my big brother. The best movie or the best series? Again, Charmed. Kiara in her 9th life year, really liked Charmed. Best singer, again, Preluders. Ridiculous. I really liked this pop stars show they had in German TV. The absolutely best song. Okay, here we go. I don't think this is the correct title. I wrote Ever Time from Britney. Without the E though. I wrote Britney without the E. See how when I was younger I liked Britney Spears, and then I got like what, 1 or 2 years older and I was into the Rasmus. I was getting into some emo face. The best game. Okay. The best game, according to 9th Life Kiara. Does that even exist in English? Industry Gigant 2. Industry Giant 2? Industry Gigant 2. It's like SimCity. Industry Giant 2. Yeah, it exists in English. It's like SimCity. I was playing that at that age. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. So self-aware. So self-aware. What I can do best? Cry? Draw? And cheer someone up. Cry? Why did I write that? That's not... What's going on? What I do not like when I am angry and myself. Oh no, no, I think it's when I'm angry, I don't like myself. I think that's what I meant. Who I like the most? My family. My favorite animals: cats and horses. Again, the horses. My favorite food, there's a lot. My favorite sweets, chocolate, and so on. This is what I want to become. What? Wow, that changed a lot. This is what I want to become in the future, job-wise. Professional horse rider. Or waitress. Wow, okay. I had some really real, like, not necessarily the horse rider, not so much, but waitress. I was really realistic with that age. What? Waitress? What? I think I know why. Because my mom at that time was doing a job like that, and I guess I just thought it was cool. Because I used to like go to where she was waitressing at, and I just felt like she was so cool, and like she would give me like orange juice and stuff, and I would sit there and look at her working. I guess it was just really cool to me. Yeah, makes sense. My biggest wish: becoming the thing above, becoming rich, and doing magic again. This is so precious. This is why I'm not throwing these away ever. Okay, that was a big tangent. Oh my god. This stream is gonna be long. That was so precious. Oh my god. Whoever sent that question, wow. Thank you. Who doesn't want to be rich? Exactly. And I feel like most of the children who wrote into my book just wanted to be rich. Oh, 40 minutes already, only 3 questions. Oh no. Okay, continue. Let's go speed. What happened to the Twitter series Stand Up Kiara? It will come back. I agree with you. I kind of forgot about it. I need to do it again. Yeah. I especially remember it when April the 1st came up. Yeah. Sorry, I've been too busy. I need to get to it again. Kevin loves you. So most of the messages you get on Twitter and YouTube are positive and about how we loved your latest video and how fun or insightful it was. It's always bugged me, so I wanted to ask if you get numb or about reading our messages, since many of them can look like each other. I do not. Surprisingly, I do not. I love reading all of your messages endlessly. As I said, I cannot stop scrolling anyway. So on Twitter, I go through all the replies mostly. So it goes on and on forever, and I'm actively looking for them. So please continue. I'm not getting numb. Not like that super awesome song Numb from Linkin Park. Hey Kiara, huge fan of your streams. You're awesome, thank you. Question: if entire Holian were to plan a road trip together, who would best fulfill each following role? And for comedic effect, what would be the worst roles to fill for each girl? Number 1, drives the entire trip. Stops fights that break out. Has any hololive English member mentioned that they have a driving license? I feel like that would be Ina though. Like Ame, Gura, me, and Kelly fighting, and Ina would be the one, you know. She would be the most chill one. She would be like, yes, chill. Ame does. Kelly or Ina. Kelly has a license? Kelly has a license? Wow. What? Really? What? No, it doesn't matter who has a license, but I feel like that would be Ina maybe. Select playlist, pack snacks for everyone. Gura. That might be Gura. What do you guys think? Handles paper map, suggests shortcuts. Either Kelly or Ame. What do you think? Kelly or Ame? Ame? Yeah. I wouldn't trust Kelly's shortcuts anyway, cause or her handling a map or anything. Yeah, actually, yeah, I wouldn't trust her. Judging from the trip we went on, she was like, she planned everything, but when it came to like transportation, as soon as we weren't going with a taxi anymore or with an airplane, that's when she would get lost. Like, she wouldn't, like, be very, reliable anymore. I remember when you know that story? I think we told you guys when we were, like, stuck in the snowstorm of, Sapporo. And, we were trying to get to the shuttle, but do you know how we got to that situation? Do you know how we ended up there to begin with? Did I tell you that part too? But, yeah. Yeah, so we got into a cab, and Kelly gave them the name of the supposed name of the shuttle pickup place. No address. Just a name. But apparently there's like 2 places with that name in the city. So we got brought to the wrong one. And we were waiting there and waiting. And eventually too much time passed and we were sick of being like freezingly cold. So we started calling the hotel, and they didn't. Oh my god, this is another tangent. If you want to hear the whole story, please watch the Hokkaido stream. I need to answer these questions. So, and then takes pictures of the trip, picks the final destination. Wait, no, suggests car games, looks up fun facts about locations. Wait, this one is yours. Suggests car games, looks up fun facts about locations. I don't know. What do you think? Who would be number 4? 4 is you, 4 is Ina. Yeah, I see how Ina could be that too, or me. Me? I don't know any car games. I would probably be sleeping. Or, I don't know. Yeah, but I would probably also be looking up like places to go. I don't think anyone would pick the final destination. I think we would always like pick together though. But yeah, also I would definitely take a shit ton of pictures and movies. In my trip with Callie to Hokkaido, I was definitely the one taking the most pictures and asking Callie for pictures and taking pictures of her as well. And she'd be like, "Can you send that to me? Can you send that to me?" I was definitely the photographer. So I relate to 5, maybe the most. But final destination we should pick together. Although I do feel like always when I go on trips with people that I do decide a lot somehow, because other people just don't seem to have this strength to decide. So I just go with it. Yeah. Thank you for the question. Love back to Brazil. Hello, Kiara. This is more than one question. Sorry, but how do you feel about knowing that people from all over the world watch your videos? Also, how's life going on in Australia? Are you happy being back home? I really hope so, truly. Also, how is it like to live in another country, far from everyone you know? I have never left my own country, so I don't know how that must feel like. Anyway, hope you're doing fine regardless. Another one for Brazil! Yo! So, yeah, well, life in Australia is going well. Everything's cool. I'm quite happy being back home. I have some mixed feelings. Some part of me also wants to be in Japan, but that's nothing I can do much about. How I feel about people watching my videos from all over the world. That's awesome. Like, just the thought that like conventions all over the world could invite us as guests and you guys would come there, and it just makes me so happy. I wish we could, have like a world tour where we could appear for everyone, so everyone could like meet us. Basically, that would be so dope. It's an honor to have so many fans from all over the world. Thank you all so much. And yeah, living in a completely different country from your own is it can be very challenging, especially if you go on your own alone. Then it's a big challenge. But I think I have another question about this somewhere in there, where we can talk more in depth about it. But it makes you grow as a person so much, and makes you realize how different other countries and cultures are. It makes you probably more open for other cultures as well. I'm interested in traveling, but I'm nervous about doing it on my own. What are some tips and tricks that you can give for this sort of thing? Thank you for your question! So generally, I've traveled a lot on my own to Japan. But besides that, I told you that on my own, I traveled maybe to Germany, but also... But Germany is like not a big deal. Like Germany, for going to Germany is like the same as staying in my own country almost. So there's not much to worry about. But for example, I did this one trip to Spain on my own, and I was very nervous about that too because I don't speak their language, and I thought that they over there speak a lot of English, but maybe just the one city that I went to in particular didn't speak much. Like, the people there didn't speak much English, like, at all. Like, the most people I talked to barely spoke any English. So, I did feel a bit lost. But... Maybe from my experience, you can get some... ideas. So, basically, for example, since I went alone, I felt a little bit lonely. I wasn't so sure what to do. But, for example, you can go on Airbnb and not only look for... Maybe not right now, maybe in the future. But you can not only look for places to stay at, but you can also look for activities. And there will usually be a guide to show you around or tell you about the city. Or go like on a bike tour and all that. And it will be... You get the help. And those people are really friendly to people who are traveling on their own as well. And I think... there's also sometimes, like, if you want to take cute pictures for your Instagram, but you're alone, so you don't have anyone to take them, you could probably also book like photo tours. Like, the people show you around the city while taking cute pictures of you. That's really cool. Like, there's all kinds of things like that in each city on the world on Airbnb as well, and I really recommend that. I made use of that several times. And it was a lot of fun because those people usually also speak English or like whatever language you need them to speak mostly. Yeah, they're really good guides as well. And it's not expensive. Like, okay, some things are expensive, but others not so much. For example, in Japan, you can do like really cool traditional stuff as well. Like probably, I think there's some stuff like putting you into a kimono or traditional tea ceremony and all that kind of stuff. Really recommendable. And that should make you feel a bit more safe and warmed up in that particular country. Also, Google Maps is your hero, as it was my hero as well. Without Google Maps, I would have died. Yep. Continuing. We read this one. Yep. Your bombastic energy is what got me into hololive, and for you introduced me to the rest of the young girls. Thank you. And what type of content do you most enjoy making, most eroded by? Thank you. I'm happy to hear that. Well, I would say making music feels the most fun, and it's the most exciting, and I wish I could do more. Yeah, I want to do more music. It feels... I'm not sure if that feels most rewarded. To me, I'm not sure about that. But I want to do more of it. It's my favorite thing to do that I get to do. Up until now in hololive. Why is the Switch in light mode? I don't know what your problem is with that. First of all, I didn't even know that there was a dark mode on Switch. Second of all, I just like it that way. Third of all, why you guys always get so worked up over dark mode and light mode? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Now I just on purpose want to trigger you guys with light mode on every single app that I have. How are earthquakes in Japan? Do you have any stories about them? I gotta be honest, no, not really. Japan has earthquakes pretty much daily. And they're mostly really not a big deal. Often you don't even notice them. And I am lucky that in those years that I've lived in Japan, I pretty much only experienced one rather big earthquake, and that was the one that was like fairly recent, where but I was tweeting about it too. But yeah, mostly it's not a big deal. I guess it depends on the area you live in, but I was lucky enough to not be affected by it much, so yeah, it was fine. It was fine. But I was a bit surprised about it that there are so many earthquakes, because where I'm from, we don't have any earthquakes ever at all. The time for earthquakes is way past in Australia. I guess we used to have lots of earthquakes in the very past, but nowadays nothing at all. So I've never experienced an earthquake until I came to Japan. But it was not a big deal. Ohayo, yahoo! Next question is in originally Japanese. キアラちゃんが日本に初めて来た時、一番驚いたことは何ですか？日本に来て大変なこともたくさんあったと思うけど、日本はとても素敵な国なので、ぜひいろんな県にも旅行してみてください。You see the rough translation below, I think. 一番驚いたことね、確か初めて来た時は夏でしたので、暑さですね。日本がまさかこんなに暑いとは全然想像できてなかったので、しかも暑いだけじゃなくて蒸し暑い、死ぬほど蒸し暑いので、それが一番ショックだったかなと。で、体がそれ慣れてなくて、最初来た時なんか体調崩してて吐いたりとかしてましたね。結構辛かった。で、あれから何回か日本の夏を体験してるんだけど、未だに辛すぎて無理。マジでしんどいな。もう本当にもう分かるよね。まあ日本人も。でも日本人も絶対私よりは慣れてると思うんだけど、でも辛いよね。しんどいよね。The thing that I was most surprised about in Japan is how freaking hot it is over there. Like, I did not think it would be that hot. Like, it's like tropical weather over there, and I would never have imagined that it's a country with tropical weather, with humid as hell weather. And I threw up the first time when I came to Japan. It was summer, and I threw up, and my body was like going crazy. I could not handle it at all. I mean, I saw it on the map and all that, but I would never ever expected it to be that hot. But でもね、こんなに暑いからこそ一ついいことがあるんだよね。どの家にいてもだいたいエアコンがついてること。だから家だとすごい過ごしやすい。助かる。うちの地元の家は基本的にエアコンついてこないし、なんかそういう文化がない。エアコン文化がない。でも、うちらも夏は暑いよ。エアコンあったら嬉しいなって思う時あるよ。日本のほどじゃないけど、でもあったら嬉しいなと思うんだよね。あともう一つ言うと、日本の電車とかなんか乗ってる人、中がすごい静かで、みんながすごい礼儀正しいし丁寧だし、みんなとりあえず寝てる。うるさい人いないし、大体みんな自分のことしか気にしてない。すごい助かる。こっちだと電車の中だといつもうるさいし、なんか怖いし、変な人おるし、臭いし汚いし、なんかあまり乗りたくないんだよね。日本だとすごい安心できる。One more thing that I was also very surprised about in Japan is how quiet it is in like subways. It feels like super safe, super clean. Everyone's just sleeping. No one talks at all. Not a single word. Unless there's maybe a couple there, but then they speak super quietly. Like in my country, no one gives a shit. So that's something that I really liked, and I wish we would have it in my country as well. キアラの国にもちょっとこんな感じだったらいいのになって思うんだけど。Or a cabbage. Well, the cabbage was something special. The cabbage was different. What's the situation with Yakuza? We're gonna pick it up soon as I'm done with Ryza. I'm not sure if I will start from the beginning again or if I'll continue though. Not sure. Okay, what is it? This is a long question here. Tencho, since this is an anonymous, I thought I'd take a chance to tell you that some people in the usual room have become numb to what's inside. I've become so numb. And so I thought we should implement some new features. All of the following have been approved by the logistics team and are just pending approval from you, boss. The list is as follows. Having a power bank in the room with many cables, but only one works, so we must repeatedly try all of them, only to realize at the end that there's no charge. Okay, if nothing works at all, okay. If it doesn't charge at all, then okay. Wait. Let me just move over here. There we go. If it doesn't work, then okay, we can implement that. Since wait, wait. There we go. Since we already have Tensor streaming constantly in the room due to #woke#yoke, I suggest we make the audio for the left and right speakers desynced for maximum discomfort. Okay. Any bags of snacks served will be opened from the bottom and will be 85% air instead of the usual 50% of... You think there's gonna be snacks in the usual room? No way. A painted image of the missing puzzle piece on the floor. Oh, you mean like on us? So that they think, oh, that's it, and then they try to pick it up, and it's like, what? It's like implemented in the floor. Okay. Yes. I think that sounds very good. Nice. Almost everything approved. Thank you. Would you rather be on VTuber sneezes or VTuber burps? Well, I hate burps and I cannot stand people burping around me. And I try to never burp myself, so sneezes. The moment when I will ever burp on stream, if that would ever have to happen, I would first of all feel so embarrassed and try to overplay it, and I don't know, I just no. Titanic, because I've never seen The Notebook. I'm having to take care of my brother's cats for a few months, but wait, let me move the around again so it's smaller. So, having to take care of my brother's cats for a few months, but I have absolutely no experience in this kind of stuff. Do you have any advice for a first timer? First of all, thank you for taking care of your brother's cats for such a long time. Second of all, no worries. Cats are easy. Cats mostly just do their own thing. The only thing you have to do is give them food and water, fresh water. Clean their toilet as often as possible. And maybe, please, play with them every once in a while. Yeah. That's mostly all they need. And if you, I don't think you can resist anyway, but you should pet your cats and give them lots of love. Now, let me tell you one thing. I think I've told you guys before that in this 1 year that I was in Japan, not only my roommate, but also another roommate who was like living in my room for that 1 year, took care of my cats. Thankfully, I'm really grateful for that. And that one roommate who moved in only for 1 year, she told me afterwards that she was so happy to have these two cats in that time, because, you know, of the whole sea thing. She had to stay at home a lot, and I don't know, I guess it kind of eats you up sometimes, and she just felt like they were so precious. She was especially addicted to chonkers. They were BFFs. She was carrying chonkers around the whole time, according to my roommate. She said that she was like constantly carrying her around the apartment. Just as a stress relief kind of way. But she told me that, yeah, the cats really helped her with her mental health. in that time. And she loved taking care of them so much. She had like her profile pictures on social media were also with my cats, and she posted stories on Instagram with my cats and all that. So yeah, I think it made her really happy. So you might find, even though it's the first time for you, you might find a lot of happiness with my cats. She didn't, especially because she also said that she likes dogs way more. She used to be a dog person. But by being with my cats for a year, she definitely appreciates cats so much now and loves cats now. So yeah, I think you'll be fine. You'll fall in love with them, and it will all go well. Cats are really just easy. Yeah. Also, be careful of what they eat. Be careful that you don't have any weird plants that they might not go along with. Well, look up what kind of plants are toxic to cats. And be careful that you don't leave like small objects on the floor or anywhere that they can reach. Cat-proof your apartment maybe a little bit. So that, you know, I don't know. There's all kinds of things, yeah. But these are many important things. Don't feed them human food. Yes. Okay, continuing. 日本にどれくらいいましたか？まあ今回はね1年でしたけど、前も住んだことありますね。合わせると3年ぐらいですかね。Next question. Hi Kiara. How has living overseas in Japan changed you as a person? And if given the opportunity, is there any other countries you'd be interested in living abroad, and for what reasons? It has changed me very, very much, yes. It has made me so mature. The first time I moved to Japan, I was quite young, and it forced me to grow up and get used to adult life and used to reality very quickly. And I've made so many amazing memories and so many friends and saw so many places because of that, and learned a whole language. I kind of was able to speak it beforehand, but still, I feel like I've just grown so much as a person. Living overseas is something I would recommend anyone if you can do it. Doesn't matter if you're young or old. Do it! It makes you see the world in a different light, and it's just precious memories to have. Very recommendable. Given the opportunity, is there any other country you'd be interested in living abroad? At the moment, no, not really. As I talked about it before, but I don't feel like I want to live in the country where I am in right now. I don't feel like I belong here that much either, but I also wouldn't know where to go next. So that's something I've been thinking about at the moment anyway, and I don't know the answer to it yet. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you. Ever thought of planning to collab, cover, or make original songs with other members in hololive yet? Yes, I talked about it yesterday too. I'm working on some things right now, which will come out this month. And then besides the things that I'm planning, I would love to do something with Nene, because we're friends. And I would also love to have an original song with Callie at some point. That would be really dope. I think everyone wants to see that, hear that. Yes, Takamori song. And Neneti. Yes. And just hololive English as a whole. I would be so excited and happy if we could just have a original song together as hololive English at some point. Besides, how are you, Kiara? I have another question. Are you happy? I really hope you are. And if you're not, please remember that there are people out there caring for you. Sweet. Okay, that's not productive. Think about a tangent to avoid getting bonked. Do you want to collaborate with other artists for MVs or short videos more often? Ever thought about that? I know it's still a lot of coordination overhead, but you'd be surprised by how many first-class creative fans you've got. So, up until now, Hinotori and Heart Challenger's music video art, has both been made by the glorious one and only Mamadoni-san. And I'm so happy that she did that for me. And she's just... The thing is, she's so easy to work with. So, in some way, I wish I could just only go with her forever. Because it's just so simple and easy and uncomplicated with her. And she gets my vision. And I love her style. But, then again, I am forcing myself to go with other artists for upcoming projects. Because I personally also want some more variety in the looks of my music videos. So yeah, I will go with other artists as well. Don't worry. But it's just Mama Noni-san. It's just so easy to work with. It's just such a relief. Yeah. But no, there will be other artists involved as well. Thank you for your question. And I am fine. Thank you. Hello, Tencho. What would you do if one day you died but you couldn't be reborn? I would. First of all, never leave Kelly's side as a ghost. I would be like, boo, Kelly! Because she can obviously see me. Yeah, my first thought when I read that question was also, I would be dead. I wouldn't do anything. But then I realized I can be a ghost and spook around. So I'm gonna annoy Callie, and then I will haunt people who have not been nice to me. I will haunt them until the end of their lives. Oh, nice. Yup. I think I found good use of my ghostness. But unfortunately, this will never happen. Would you like to do another lyric creation stream of members? Yes, I want to do it. That was very fun. And I know you guys liked it a lot too. Let's do it again. Hi, girl, I love your streams. If you could go on a vacation together with everyone in hololive, and where would you go and what would you all do? Well, of course, obviously, we all want to meet up in Japan at some point. That would be awesome and probably inevitable. But besides Japan, I wish we could, like, maybe... It would be awesome. I don't think it will happen because it takes a lot of organizing and all that. And everyone taking time off. But I feel like it would be amazing if, like, at 1 year or second year anniversary, we could take a week off and together just go to some beach paradise, some vacation paradise, some beautiful beach for a week and just relax, throw our phones away, except for taking cute pictures. But just, you know, don't even stream. And maybe prepare some videos beforehand so that, you know, we get our quota going. But no streaming, just you know, going on a little trip together and relaxing. That would be cool. That would be nice. If you had to describe each Ian member as a character from Friends, who would be who and why? So for this, I love Friends, but I need a visual thing to do this. Okay. So okay. There's let's start with Phoebe. Phoebe is a very specific, very funny, kind of weird person. Who could that be? Wait, this is 6 people, by the way. Who would... Phoebe? Ina? Una? You. Phoebe. This is so difficult. Well, then let's first think about it a little bit more. Then there's wait, okay, Joey. Joey is kind of an idiot, but in a good way, in a funny way. He's kind of the comedian. I don't know. You guys say good eyes, Joey. Yeah, okay. I can see that. I love Joey, by the way, so no hate. Yeah, okay. Good eyes, Joey. Okay. Chandler. Chandler is... How would you describe Chandler? Chandler is, He seems, kind of... You guys think Chandler is ame? Yeah, Chandler is sarcastic. Callie? Wait, my chat, is having issues. Yeah, I see that. I guess I see that. Chandler could be Yeah, Callie. I can't see her in any of the other girls. Anyway. Yeah. Then, Ross? Ross is kind of... How would you explain Ross's personality? Kiara is Rachel. You think so? Ross is derpy. Ross is a smart dummy. Ross. Kelly's more like Ross. Rachel is ame. Rachel is ame. I can't see that. No, Rachel. This is too difficult. I think they're very different from us. I can't make these decisions. You guys think about it and then come with the final result to me, okay? That's your homework. And I will not forget about the homework. Next. Do you have any ideas for outfits you'd like to have? I thought it would be funny to see you in a Colonel Sanders inspired outfit. Isn't that what I'm wearing right now? I don't know. Or maybe not. I guess not. Also, while you're reading this, I might as well ask, is there only one usual room or are there multiple ones? For future outfits, I feel like, well, obviously some casual outfit would be nice. Then something more elegant would be nice. And maybe, I don't know, something idolish would be nice. Maybe a dandle at some point would be cute. Like as a formal, traditional attire, a dandle would be cute. A chicken suit. No! Some kind of like idol. Wait, did I just say that? I already said that, I think. Japanese traditional clothes would be cute too. And... Emotori outfit. Black version of Kiara. Like emo scene kid Kiara. And then, wouldn't it be fun to have like a theme costume party? Like one member gets like a maid dress, one gets like a shrine maiden Miko outfit, one member gets a school uniform, one member gets I don't know, vampire outfit, one member gets a witch outfit, like as if you're going to a costume party or something like that. That would be cute. Magical girl outfit. That would be cute too. I hope we get a lot of outfits in the future. A lot. Yeah. Or like all of us could get a school uniform at some point. Anyway, and then usual room. So the thing is, there's only one usual room, but you're always alone in that usual room. So if I send in like 100 people, everyone still gets like to be alone because the door to the usual room is at the same time a very, very complicated system to millions and millions of dimensions. Each usual room is its own dimension. So you open the door, send in 100 people, but each person gets in their own usual room, which is in some way only one room. Yes, you are alone in there, yes. Of course. You thought you were gonna have fun and have a party? Nuh-uh! The usual room is not there to have fun. You're there to be alone and think about what you have done you always not aware of it when Callie was making her moves? So my question is, were you simply being oblivious towards Callie's advances? Honestly, I don't remember or recall any moment where she ever made a move on me. What? So I don't know what you're talking about. Will Kathy ever add Phoenix and Waffles to the menu? Chicken and Waffles is a good pair, but I would like to try the combo with Phoenix if possible. So I talked about this dish before, chicken and waffles. It's where's that from again? Chicago or what? Where is this dish from again? I think it's a crazy idea to eat that together in one dish. The American South. I ate it before because my friend wanted me to eat it. It was okay, but I want to eat it separately. But we can, I guess we can implement it in our menu. I guess so. Okay. Okay. But I would always eat it separately. It's a more... wait. Shit! Oh, god damn it! No! Wait. I clicked the wrong button, and now I need to verify myself again that I am not a robot. 1 second. I am not robot and Phoenix! No, I'm not human! See, this is a problem with those captures. It says I am human, like here proof that you're human. Well, the thing is I'm not human, but I'm also not a robot. So this is kind of like racist. These captures are racist. Like, what about the phoenixes? What about the deaths out there? What about all of us? Huh? Kind of racist, but okay. What, don't you agree? But what about me? Yosh, okay. Here we go. Okay, 1 second. Let me move that up. That's a big one again. It's a Japanese one. 日本日記からの質問ですね。ありがとう。いっぱい日本人の方も参加してくれてありがとう。いつも楽しい時間ありがとうございます。キアラちゃんに質問です。私は英語が苦手なのですが、キアラちゃんの配信では海外日記にもわかるようになるべく英語を使っています。しかし変な英語を使うことで逆に混乱させて配信の邪魔にならないか心配しています。これからも英語使ってもいいでしょうか？もちろんいいんだけど、私がいつも言ってんのにみんな変えてくれないもん。日本語でいいよって言ってるよ、いつも。逆に日本語でコメントしてくれたら目立つから拾いますだけど日本人の方はなかなかもう日本にどこにいるのって呼ばないと出てきてくれないから、いないんじゃないかなって思っちゃう。まあ頑張って英語でもいいんだけど、無理しなくても全然日本語で大丈夫だから、逆にその方がキアラも日本人にいるんだねって思って、じゃあ日本語もうちょっと喋ろうかなってなっちゃうから、どんどん日本語でいいよ。いるやんかいないと思ってさ、寂しくなっちゃったもん。日本人の視聴者はもういないんじゃねって思って、最初は結構いたけどもういないんじゃねって思って、もう日本語も喋るのも意味ねえんじゃねって思っちゃったよ。もっと出てきてくださいよ。日本語でコメント書いていいよ。わかった？英語でもいいけどContinuing. In the past 7 months, I feel like you've grown a lot in terms of your talents as a live streamer, such as the game skill in games like Nier, but sadly not Mario Kart. In what ways do you believe you've grown since you've started this job? Well, as you've mentioned, yes, I've definitely learned so much. Like my whole setup has become so professional. Like I got a mixer, I got a stream deck, I got better headphones, I got this whole setup with the camera. I got OBS instead of Streamlabs. I started out with Streamlabs because Streamlabs just looked prettier. But now in OBS, I know how OBS works properly. I know how to do like color key, chroma key. I know like so much more stuff. My microphone is professional. So yeah, I'm glad I improved with all of that. And other than that, that's a good question. How I've grown since I've started this job. Like personality-wise, I'm not sure. Have I grown? One thing that I've noticed is that I'm just so much more how to say it in English? Fleißig. Like I work so hard because I'm so passionate about this. And before, I was like really lazy. Like it was really hard to get me to work on something. Because I just didn't have the motivation or the inspiration. And even if, then it would only last like 1 or 2 days. And then I would go back into being lazy. But now, diligent? Maybe. Now I'm just like constantly streaming every day for hours and hours and hours. And it's been like this for over half a year now. And I'm just so impressed with myself because that is something that I had big issues with before. So, yeah. I'm happy that it is like this because I didn't expect it to be like this. I didn't think I would be streaming that often. As I've said before, since we have like a minimum of like 3 times delivering content per week, I thought I would be around the minimum. I would maybe upload a video and do 2 short streams per week and that's it. But no! I'm so passionate about it and I want to do my best at it. So I've dedicated my full time every day for hololive. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't have time for anything else anymore, which is actually kind of sad. Then, continuing. Hope you're doing well, Kiara. If it's not too personal, do you remember the most tragic way you've died in one of your past lives? Did it have anything to do with part-time warrior business? So, there's a lot of stories how I've died in the past. But the reason why I saved this one is because I wanted to remind myself to do a specific stream where I share a lot of stories of how I've died and how I've lived in previous lives before. Actually, I was not gonna answer it today, but I want to keep this for the future. I noticed how you make mistakes and ask chat for help when speaking English. Are you still studying to improve your English? No, I'm not studying at all. The last time I was studying English was back in school. And yeah. Nowadays, it's just me picking up some things every now and then from you guys. But I feel like I'm not really learning much more. I'm like, I don't want to be like cocky, but I feel like I'm pretty damn good at English. The only thing that we need to fix every now and then is my pronunciation. And sometimes I forget some words, but I would say I'm pretty good. Yeah, it's just refining, some refinements. Do you guys think though that my English improved since like 6 months ago? I feel like generally my English is pretty much the same, but the way I speak on stream might have changed a little bit. Because I feel like it had a lot to do with being nervous and all that as well in the beginning. You guys say yes. All of you say yes, I've improved. But it was your first language. Thank you, I'm so happy to hear that. Vocabulary expanded. Whoa, all these comments. Oh my god, what? I think your talking has improved just a tiny bit. You're better with figures of speech, like puns and stuff. Oh. You've gotten a bit smoother, but that might be comfort. I think your vocabulary has probably gotten better. Well, maybe, yeah. I think it's not so much my vocabulary being increased. I think it's more that I'm more used to streaming now and to speaking English. that it comes that these words come to my mind more easily. Like before, I knew those words, but maybe I didn't use them because I couldn't think of them, or because I used easier words. But now, maybe I speak a bit more articulate. I don't know. Maybe I'm more confident. I don't know. I don't think I improved much, though. I mean, I was already good to begin with, so. I don't have water to drink, and my throat is starting to hurt, but I don't want to leave right now. Is it okay if I get something to drink real quick? Go get water. Okay. Don't leave! Stay here! ちょっと待ってね。飲み物取ってくる。よし。They're so cute. Hey, I have a cat. I'm holding my cat. Oh. Cute. Oh, she's so warm because she's been sleeping. My baby. Oh. Whoosh. Okay. Which one? I was holding Smoothie. Me and Smoothie have been cuddling so much. And Junkers is also just super cute. Okay, guys, continuing. Can't see me out into the microphone. And normally they're pretty quiet. Like a Smoothie only gets like really annoying when she wants wet food. Besides that, she doesn't talk much. Anyway, so here's a big one. Good evening, Tanto. I hope you've had a wonderful day with the kitty cats. Yes, I've had a wonderful day with them. Thank you. You've created a fast food empire with hundreds of thousands of chickens at your command and disposal, but there are a few members and followers that claim to be something else, like chairs or bears or cats, or even other birds like eagles, owls, ducks, and geese. My question is, how do you feel about these other animals in KFP, and are they legit? If you have confirmed them to be the animal they claim, what does that mean for the memberships if they have one? Are they adopting a chicken with their membership fee so the chicken will grow as food in their place? That is such a good question. That is such a good question. Wait, I missed this one. I'm gonna answer that one too. Oh no, wait. I did answer that one. Oh yeah. I will say they are indeed chickens, but they think that they are something else. Just don't tell them. Just let them think what they want to think. They're just a bit confused, but in reality, they're all chickens. The moment they join the membership, especially, then they're definitely chickens. But some chickens are just confused and don't have as much brain power as the others, so they're not so self-aware. Let's just say it that way. Delusional chickens. But it's okay. I have no problem with them thinking they're something else. That's okay. Let's adjust to them. You know how like an old grandpa who who, I don't know, is talking some weird stuff, you know, we're just gonna adjust to our grandparents and be like, yes, yes, grandma, yes, grandpa, yes. Yes, I know you are a car, apparently according to pre-chat, but in reality, you are a chicken. About the birds? About the other birds, there might be some not chicken birds mixed in. Those could really be those birds, but the people who are claiming they're chairs or bears... No, but the chairs, for example, a KFP chair is basically just a chicken serving as a chair. Just letting me sit on him. It is what it is. He's a chair in his functionality. He just, you know, bends down and lets me sit on him. It is what it is. But then there's some people who think they are, I don't know, a cat. And in reality, they're a chicken. But it's okay. We're just gonna say they're a cat. Yep. And then let them have their little joy. Let them have it. First of all, I love you so much, and to know that your personality and interesting content always keeps us KFP and players coming back for more. Thank you, I love you. Question: if you were a Pokemon gym leader, what type of Pokemon would you choose to battle with? Fire! Are you ever going to use a boxing ring in Minecraft? That is so funny. Thank you for bringing it up. That is a long time ago that I built that boxing ring. I built it for the Polka Senpai collab because she was supposed to come to the EN Minecraft server. I was supposed to lead her. And I was like, damn, our server is still pretty boring. I need to add something interesting. So I quickly built a boxing ring where we were going to fight and have a death match, yes. However, it never came to it because the tour never really happened. Because my game was just crashing the whole time while I was streaming. Unfortunately. But nowadays, it seems stable. I mean, I haven't really collabed in Minecraft for a long time. Except for the one on the Japanese server. But that seemed fine, so... On the EN server, we should give it a try again, maybe. Yeah, maybe I should invite Polka Senpai again. Yes. To give her a proper tour. I've been wanting to do that eventually anyway. Yeah. Let's go do it at some point. Hi, Tenjo! After realizing that I turned into a chicken the moment I joined KFP, I went into a philosophical crisis. Within the various themes, I thought about my own mortality as a chicken. So I'd like to ask, if you don't mind, what vision of death do you have as a phoenix? Has this changed over the millennia? And what advice would you give us simple mortals to live happily? Well, that is a very deep question. I obviously do not fear death. And don't think much about... I mean, I feared it before in a sense that, like, whenever I died, I ended up in a different dimension and I had to start all over again and over and over and over. But I was also at the same time looking forward to dying because I could meet Callie every time I was dead. For a little bit. Only for a little bit. So in some way I was looking forward to it, and in other ways I wasn't looking forward to it. But it was fun to, like, always explore new places and learn more and looking for other phoenixes, you know? Because most dimensions I ended up in didn't have any other phoenixes, and I was usually the only one, but sometimes I met other phoenixes. Anyway, yeah, so I'm probably not the right person to ask this question. I'm not sure what advice to give you, but if I put myself in your shoes, as an immortal, I would probably be scared. But I would probably just try to not think about it as long as I can. And I think that's just how most people live their life, I guess. Right? Just not think about it until you get confronted with it. And I guess that's just okay. I guess that's okay. Read the rules, please. Thank you. No thoughts, head empty. I think you shouldn't live life thinking about death the whole time. Because, I mean, it's good to live each day thinking that it could end soon so that you will use it better. Cause, yeah, it could legit end any day. And you don't want to regret it. I mean, if you're dead, then you can't regret it, but... just make best use of it and make your dreams come true. Try, travel a lot and stuff. Yeah, I guess so. And just don't think about it. キアラがカバー曲出せるならどんな曲がいいですか？カバー曲ね、もう出しましたけど、これからもう出す予定の曲もありますし、でも出したいけど出せるかわからないっていう曲でもどうしても出したいっていう曲を言うならば、例えばギガさんとキラさんのゲッチャかな。例えばパッと思いつくのがそれかな。What game systems have you had? Game systems. So okay, I've had a very long time ago. I remember having a Nintendo 64. I barely remember it, but I remember it. I don't think I've ever had a PlayStation. If we had one, then I don't think I used it, and it might have only been PlayStation 2. Maybe. Then, I definitely had a GameCube, and I loved the GameCube. And after that, we had a Nintendo Wii. But I've never had a Nintendo Wii U or something like that. And I've had Nintendo DS and PlayStation Portable and Nintendo 3DS. And after that, I guess only came in Nintendo Switch. And all kinds of Game Boys, I guess, obviously. All kinds of Game Boys. Yeah. Good times. Hi, Kiana, I want to ask if you ever heard of Xenoblade Chronicles series. Well, I've talked about Xenoblade a lot of times. Yes, I have, and yes, I plan to play it at some point. And when have you felt reverse culture shock being in Australia after living in Japan for extended period of time? I ended up waiting the full time at crosswalks when I go back home to US because everyone does it here in Japan. To be honest, this time around, I haven't really experienced any kind of culture shock because I already I've done this before. But I was weirdly and I adjusted very well again this time around. But what I was weirdly scared about is going to the supermarket. Because now I was just scared of doing things wrong because each country now has different kind of rules, I guess, on how to handle the current situation. I just didn't want to do anything bad and get yelled at. So I was very nervous before going to the supermarket, but everything was okay. People take it very lightly. Everything was okay. And everything else is just, I don't know, I haven't done much anyway. Besides going to the supermarket. Yeah. So... reverse culture shock? Really nothing, to be honest. It's just... I'm used to it, I guess. And nothing really much happened anyway. hololive とコラボして欲しいゲームある? What game do you want to collaboration with hololive? I suppose you mean actually being integrated into the game? 実際にゲームにキアラたちが入るようなコラボっていう意味なのかな。だったら正直に言うと一番最初はね、その配信もやったけど結構好きなので、個人的にアークナイツに入ったらすごいいいなって。あとand Super Smash Brothers. Can we get one hololive member into Super Smash Brothers? Can we do it? Can we get the invitation? Who gets the invitation? It's probably gonna be like Soda Senpai. If anyone, スマブラに入りたいっすね。まあ一人しか入らないと思うんだけどね。I mean, don't say it's impossible. Or someone like Fubuki Senpai or Pekura Senpai. Yeah. Like one character that can turn into different kind of characters. That would be cool. Other than that, I mean, this is probably really unrealistic. 多分、絶対に、合わないと思うので、このシリーズはこういうことをやらないと思うので、絶対起きないと思うけど、キアラは、テイルズシリーズが大好きだから、テイルズとなんか、そういう感じのコラボできたら、最高だけど、夢が叶うけど、合わないなって、私も思うし、I would be excited about Tales of, but I don't think Tales of does that kind of thing, like including, like doing crossovers like that. I know it's unrealistic. What could be realistic though? What's something that could actually happen? Yeah, some kind of gacha game. Any kind of gacha game. I guess they do a lot of those crossovers. Fortnite. Minecraft. Does Minecraft do crossovers like that? Square Enix? コラボゲームに入るようなコラボはないんじゃねえの？あったら最高だけど。ネプチューニア。World of Warships. We're talking about games that would actually seem possible that they would include us. And I feel... Final Fantasy 14. Toho, please? Yeah, like, you know, the Toho Spellbound that we played? It would be cool if we would be characters in such a game. Like any kind of like Toho project game. Not the OG, I guess, but like any kind of like, you know, side game. Yeah. Club Penguin. What? Fall Guys. Oh yeah, I guess Kizuna Ai got into Fall Guys. That's pretty dope. Maybe hololive English can get into Fall Guys too. But I am just so mad because every time I played Fall Guys 2 times on my channel, and both times it was not a pleasant experience. So I don't. Anyway, next question. What was the most rebellious thing you did as a kid? I think I might be wrong. Mama, if you're watching this stream, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I wasn't very rebellious. I didn't drink alcohol. I didn't smoke. I didn't even try. I hated all those things. I didn't go party. I didn't go out in the night. I didn't do anything like that. The only thing that you could maybe call rebellious is me every once in a while, which is something I guess every child does. Acting as if I was sick so that I don't have to go to school. But not because I just didn't want to go to school because out of laziness or so, but it was either because of getting bullied and me not like feeling well in those situations, or because of a test that I was very, very scared of. So, yeah. Other than that, rebellious? I wouldn't describe me being rebellious. I mean, every freaking teenager goes through some kind of phase, but rebellious? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I was rebellious. Although, Mom, correct me if I'm wrong. When you make your 3DW, can we build your 3D objects to interact with? If need be for it, KFP would surely even build you an EU-based studio for hololive talents or something like that. I gotta be honest, that's very sweet of you to offer. And that would be cool somehow if we could implement something like that. But if I ever get to do a 3DW, I think for the 3DW we wouldn't accept any kind of like fan-made stuff. It would, I think, all be made in-house. But maybe like after that, if we like after that would ever get like home 3D, then maybe we could implement something like that. After that, I think it might be a possibility. Just how I like to use some improvements for my stream whenever I receive something from you guys, like the opening and the ending, or how, for example, Kelly has been using the controller hands. Yeah, I haven't really seen anything like that for the hololive Japan talents happening, but I think if you guys were to make anything in 3D that we could use, then I won't say it's impossible. I honestly don't know, but I don't see why not. But probably not for a debut. Afterwards, possibly. Good morning, KFB crew. Hi, Kiara. Growing up in the ancient times, trillion of years ago, did you ever play with toys as a child? If so, what are some of your favorites, and do you still own any? As we have seen and heard in my friendship books and the beginning of the stream, I early on was already playing a lot on the PC. I was playing a lot of these like Barbie online games where you can like style yourself up, put on makeup and clothes and all that, and then go hang out. or I don't know. I think there was like some kind of Polly Pocket underwater game. I don't even know. I don't even remember all of these things. Like girly games, yeah. Yeah, and other than that, do you guys know Polly Pocket? Other than that, I can't remember much what toys I played with as a child, but I don't own anything anymore. No, I definitely don't own anything from my childhood anymore, except in those friendship books, yeah, which are not really a toy, but I also really was into Diddle, and I was collecting all these Diddle sheets and blocks and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And then one time, you know, I had this whole collection in grade? What do you call it? School before junior high school? What's the school before junior high school? Grade school? See, most of you guys don't know what Diddle is. I guess that's just a thing that was in Europe. In Switzerland, Germany, and Australia. And so on. Elementary school. In elementary school, so I had this collection, and the other girls in my grade also were collecting these Diddle sheets. And it was really popular, and I had quite a lot. I was pretty proud of it. And then there was this one girl who stole my collection. I had it in a folder, okay? And the thing is, she was my friend. Yeah. She stole my collection. And I was never popular in school to begin with. So the only really thing that I had going in grade school was my Diddle collection. The only really thing that I could flex with sometimes was my Diddle collection. And then someone stole it and I had to start from zero. That was absolutely horrible. And another thing is I had this cousin who was possibly a bit spoiled. Only child raised by my aunt and a boy. And he had millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of diddle sheets in his collection. And his whole room was full of it. So I wanted, like, I would have appreciated some support, some sharing, but nah. Nope. Nope. Now he was around the same age as me. Maybe like 1 or 2 years old, I'm not sure. Yeah. The whole diddle phase was horrible, horrible, horrible! Continuing! Hello, Kiara! In the whole talk of Akiyu... I wanted this stream to only be 1 hour, but wow, now we're at 2 hours. Yabe. Almost. You talked about having a goal to aim towards. What is your goal now? You guys keep asking what is a diddle, then Google it! It is so hard to Google! It's written D-I-D-D-L, yes. A German version of Hello Kitty. Yeah, you could compare it to that, yeah. It's mostly like paper, but there's like all kinds of merchandise. But mostly people collected like these small paper blocks. And like even one piece of paper would be traded, and you would put it into a folder, and some of them even smelled, and some of them were sparkly and all that. Yeah, some of them were really rare and cool. I would be so excited whenever a new design would come out. Yeah, it's just pieces of paper. They're stuffies too, yeah. And pens and all kinds of stuff. It was so popular. Yeah, like a notepad, yeah. But people would mostly collect like one piece of paper from that notepad and like trade it. Like when you have a block, then you give one piece of paper to someone, and yeah, and trade. My goal now. Why did I pick that question? I don't even know the answer. Like, there's no super inspiring big huge goal that I can really think of right now, but just like clear goals that I have in front of me right now is getting out and never single, getting a 3D debut, traveling again, either to Japan or anywhere else. Yeah, obviously KFB World Domination. Getting out those covers that I've been planning on. Getting more and more Holo Talks done. And improving in all kinds of ways. I don't know. Reaching 1 million subscribers, which is soon. Let's go! How are you, Kiara? Everything is okay in the land down under. Named my Emu after you. Love your stream. Take care. So, are you serious? In fake Australia, people actually have emus as pets? Or are you just trying to be funny? I need to know. I need to know. Please tell me. Do you guys know? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. They have emu farms. Well, okay, I get that. Oh my god, if you really did that, then you are wonderful. Thank you for naming your emu Kiara. That is so cute. That is so adorable. Please send me a picture. If it's true, then you have to send me a picture. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Send me a picture of Kiara. Yay! I'm not sure if anybody asked you this question already, but if you could have any other job other than hololive, what would it be? I would... If it doesn't have to be realistic, I would love to be an illustrator professionally. And and just live from that. That would have been amazing. That was my goal originally for a while anyway. Not waitress, no. An artist, you know, illustrator for RPG games. But I think eventually I'll pick it up again, that hobby, and stop with the waitress. Eventually I'll pick it up again and hopefully it will go well, but I don't know. I don't know if it will. With the audition of Halloween close, what is your advice for your cool hides that are preparing for appearing? Honestly, once you have your layout done, because we have to prepare all that kind of stuff on our own. I had to prepare my first streaming layout on my own, and if you wanted a logo, you had to do it on your own. Like all this stuff, it doesn't come like they don't give it to you for free. This my own logo that I have down here on the bottom right side now also is not something I just got gifted to. It's stuff that I pay for. So anyway, in the beginning, I obviously didn't have the funds for it. That's okay. Just try your best to prepare something nice. If you don't have the funds for it, try. I mean, it's okay. It doesn't have to look super awesome. And maybe get some help from, if you debut with someone else, get some help from Genmates, or get some help from us, your senpais, and to build something together if you can't do it on your own. So that's about, you know, and then plan your debut. That's about the preparation that you need to do. That's about it, unless you want to be crazy and release an EP on debut. But besides that, I just want to say, enjoy the time, the free time, and the quiet silence before the storm. Enjoy it, treasure it. Maybe do it like me and go on a trip before it, go on a vacation, because you won't be able to have a proper vacation for a long time. Just enjoy it. Just chill. And yep. Enjoy being enjoy the time when you're still normal. And don't have all these streams that you need to do every goddamn day. Sounds like I honestly enjoy doing this every day. It's awesome. But before you dive into it, enjoy the time before it. Enjoy the whole vom Sturm. Because who knows when it will be that quiet again. And enjoy your privacy. And try to serious talk. If that's something you cherish and think is important, then try to protect your privacy. Yes. That was a real talk. And next question. I'm fairly new to hololive and I love everyone. I started watching everyone's Minecraft videos, and in Ina's, she said Hanekawa is your favorite Monogatari character, which makes sense. I noticed in your DW that you also love Monogatari, so I have to ask who is best girl. I've mentioned this before. My favorite character in Monogatari, I love them all, but my favorite would be Nadeko. And I also love Hachikuji and Sodachi Oikura. Yes. Nadeko, but she's my favorite character, but she's so insane, she's so crazy that I'm not sure if I would give her the title of best girl. She, as much as I love her, she doesn't exactly fit the description of best girl. Hachikuji gets pretty close to best girl, I would say. I also love Shin. I love them all. I love Bakemonogatari so much. It's such a great anime. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. Please watch it. There's so many seasons too. Like one thing that I love when I pick up a new series, I'm very happy. Oh, here, Tatsukuri super chatting. Hope you don't get lost. And one thing that I love is if a series that I start picking up already has a lot of seasons, so that I can binge watch as much as possible. Ah, my throat hurts from talking so much. Wow. And I still got a bunch of questions, man. And I was like worried that I wouldn't have enough and stressed myself and delayed the stream. Oh my god. When live translating for Holo Talk, do you translate directly from Japanese to English or do you go from Japanese to German to English? I go there. Do people think I do that? I go directly from Japanese to English. And I write it all down. I write some memos. Actually, do you wanna hear what kind of memos I take? Very professional translator. One sec. Let's see. It's just I try to type really fast, so it's sometimes actually it's surprisingly a lot of sentences. I know that professional translators don't really use sentences when they like write down what they're translating, but like for example. Okay. Let me just show you a picture. Wait. Wait. OBS, why won't you just let me throw in a picture like that? Okay, I do it complicated. Okay, so for example, here, her hometown traditional song. I forgot how to read that now, even though I wrote it. She wants everyone to know about it early. Here, typo. So she released it debut. She can't really talk about it since it's complicated. She likes minzoku songs. She wants to sing more like that. She wants to do more in that language and style. There was an English version too, so there is a meaning to it. Please don't think too hard about it. Please enjoy. That's just simple. It's not professional because I am not professional. But it's good enough. Enjoy. Lots of typos and chaotic memos. Yeah. But I'm trying my best, okay? I'm trying my best. I also want to apologize if there's like ever mistakes in my translation or if it's not like 100% correct. I of course aspire and try my best to make it as correct and as accurate as possible, but I'm just human and I'm not a professional translator. But I would say that generally I would claim that I have never wrongly translated someone. Maybe there's like some tiny nuance differences, but generally I think I've never translated them wrongly. Yeah, okay. Continuing. I'm not gonna do much more questions, I guess. I think I'm gonna end it soon. When are we gonna get a family portrait drawn by Tencho? I'm not talking about the chickens. We all know what they look like. That's boring and it would take too much time. I wanna see Tencho draw herself with Callie and their children, and maybe a special hookah design by Tencho. What would you want it to look like? So I want to do more drawing streams, of course, but I don't know. I don't feel so confident about my art, and streams kind of distract me and they make me feel nervous about my art even more. But I do want to do more. So there will be more. And I want to draw the Holo Ian girls, and I want to draw myself as well. And the idea of giving Hugepapa like some kind of like persona is pretty cool, because I guess he doesn't really have one. Like when he was in Minecraft, he gave himself like the Black Rock Shooter Hatsune Miku outfit. So I guess in some way that is his persona, if anything. But he doesn't really have one, does he? So maybe I should make up one. But I wonder, because I can only really draw girls. I wonder if he would have a problem with it if I would make him into a girl rather than a guy. Because I can only draw girls. I don't know about that. Make him into a cute girl. Make everything into a cute girl. Rule 63? What is Rule 63? Is that something lewd? What's Rule 63? Gender bent? Huh? Oh, okay. Why is it a Rule 63? Wait, in what book? Or what? Anyway, whatever. Thank you for your question. Hello, Tenji, keep up the good work. I may not have a membership or donated, but I will try to support you in any way. This might be my only way to communicate to you. See, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do these marshmallows. Is that some people who just can't afford like sending these super chats, still have the possibility to get read out loud and send longer messages. So I'm glad that you sent a marshmallow. Thank you for taking the opportunity. For the question, any thoughts to collab with other VTubers or personalities from other branches, companies, or indies? How long does it take to prepare either a cover or originals? Oh, okay, let's go one by one. Oh my god, let's go one by one. First of all, the first question, yeah, I do have interest in it. I don't know when, if it's ever gonna happen. At the moment, I'm just focusing way more on hololive. But eventually, like I have mentioned before, that I personally like Bebe because she's hot and I love her voice and the way she speaks. She swears a lot too. I feel like we could get along well. She's cute. And now we even have the same papa. Soon, even though you might know her, she has like a 3D model, but now she got a live 2D model, which she's debuting soon, and it turns out to be rigged by the same papa as mine, so we're gonna be half sisters. I just like her sense of humor, and she's just sexy. I like her. Other than that, I'm not like not open to it, but at the moment I'm just focused on where I am right now. How long does it take to prepare either a cover or original song? If you do not want to disclose it, how about how long it takes to prepare for karaoke? Well, for karaoke, I also want to practice a lot each time so that I don't disappoint you and that the clips turn out good. So for karaoke, I also practice like hours and hours because I want to sing new songs for you instead of singing the same songs over and over and over again. So preparation for karaoke usually takes like 5 to 8 hours. Yeah, it's a lot actually. And for your covers, depends on if it's a solo cover or a collab cover. Collab cover, in my experience, takes quite long because of the schedules of whoever you work with. Takes some time, and then the video and art creation also takes like quite some time. I would say the beginning of like when I choose a song and who to do it with until the point of releasing it could take 2 to 4 months for a cover, and for an original alone, solo original, from the moment where I say, okay, we're doing a next song with this person, with this producer, there's a minimum of usually 5 months to 6 months. Something around that. Because for like original songs, it's just way more planning and way more involvement. So you never know. I might already be working on something right now. You planned Hinotori that early? Hinotori was a bit of an exception. But Hinotori was a bit rushed as well. Hinotori didn't have that much time, yeah. I started planning Hinotori after I debuted, but now it's like... Kiara! We have to plan this early, okay? We can't do it like Hinotori anymore. So Heart Challenger, I started planning Heart Challenger right after Hinotori. Yes. And who knows? Maybe I'm planning something right now. What is the thought process in making each week's schedule? I probably think way too much about it. I try to cater to a lot of time zones. And I try to have lots of variety in the games I play. In the streams I do. So... yeah. Especially for this week's schedule, as I wrote on Twitter, I was wrecking my brain. I feel like Gura, Ame, and Ina have like this specific time window where they usually always stream in, and they rarely move to another time window. Which I wish I would have done from the beginning somehow, because if I would start that now, I already have like so much of an audience that's like all scattered all over the world, all over all kinds of time zones. But if I would stop having so much variety in streaming time now and would only stream in a specific like 5-hour time window, then all these fans that I had before would be like, Kiara, why? And I would also be like, I'm so sorry, I don't want to leave you guys, I don't want you guys to never come ever again. So I have to keep this up. I have to continue streaming in all kinds of times. But now, at the moment, it's okay, because sometimes I stream at 1 p.m. my time, and sometimes I stream at 10 p.m. my time. It's okay, genuinely, for me. But sometimes I wish I had just one specific time window where I always stream in. I wish, but now it's kind of too late to do that, because I should have done that from the beginning. But it's okay. I like having an audience all over the world. My peeps from the land down under. I will never forget you guys. You stayed with me a lot while I was streaming during Japanese prime time. And my fans from Asian countries. Yeah, thank you guys. And now I got a lot of new European viewers, I think, as well. And my American viewers, Canadian viewers, everywhere. Thank you all so much. I'm trying my best to continue making my streams watchable for anyone, if possible. How many things could you ask? Oh, I'm gonna skip that question. Lastly, sorry for being too greedy or selfish. How to convince myself that I'm not useless in this world. What? You're not useless. No one's useless. Everyone has a cause or a purpose. You might not know about it, but everyone has a role to fill in this world. You're not useless. Please. And also, I also sometimes think that, or thought that way. But and it's okay. Anyone has those kind of phases. It's okay to think like that. But I'm sure you are not. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who appreciate you, and maybe you just don't realize it. And I'm sure there's many people who appreciate you and want you in their life. You're not useless. No one is. Continuing! Kikkerikiiiiiiiiiiiii! キラちゃんこんばんは。キラちゃんに質問なのですが、キラちゃんはパソコンやスマホで、作業で疲れを感じることはありますか？私は最近疲れからアポロチョコがカリちゃんにしか見えなくなったりしています。草。できれば直したいのですが、キラちゃんは疲れた時どんな風に疲れを取りますか？正直に言うと、なんか特にこれだっていうようなことはないんだけど、日本にいた時はよくマッサージに行ったりスパに行ったりしてたし、あとまあ基本的にいつもネットフリックスとか見てるね。 だから、まあ、マッサージとかおすすめするしかないですね。あとお風呂が好きだったらラッシュのバスボムをおすすめします。まあ、日本人はお風呂好きなんでしょ。私は正直シャワータイプなんだけど、ラッシュのバスボムは大好きだから、ラッシュのまあ、商品全部めっちゃ好きなのでおすすめします。ぜひお風呂の時間と合わせて、結構いいやつがあるので、なんかラベンダーとか入ってるやつで、なんかすごい落ち着くやつ。うんうん。そうだね。あと日本人は温泉とか行けばいいんじゃね。私は温泉ちょっと苦手なんだけど、温泉日本人は基本的に落ち着いてリラックスできるような場所じゃねえの。うん。いっぱい行きましょう。This Japanese viewer was asking about how to relieve stress and not exactly stress, but like when you look too much at PC and phones and phone screens and all that kind of stuff, how to relieve that kind of stress and maybe like pain in your eyes. And says that a certain type of chocolate in Japan always, because they're so stressed out and like exhausted, strained, a certain type of chocolate in Japan looks like Cali to them. So asking me what I recommend to relieve that kind of stress and screen fatigue. Yes, that's it. And I just say, like, honestly, I don't know. But I guess in Japan, what I did a lot is going to massages and going to spa. And since Japanese people love taking baths, I'm not more of a shower type of person, but I love Lush bath bombs. So I recommend those a lot. I love Lush so much in general. And the bath bombs are awesome. So try them out, yeah. Okay, let's do like maybe 5 more questions. My voice is exhausted too. Is the streamer you are now the kind of streamer you wanted to be from the beginning? No, but I think it's better than what I wanted to be. Because in the beginning, as I mentioned before, I thought I would only stream like 3 days a week and be more of a video person rather than streamer. I couldn't imagine streaming the whole time. I really thought, because we were told that we can also just upload videos. We don't have to stream the whole time. But turns out editing videos is a pain in the ass and takes a lot of time, and streaming is just kind of easier. And I love the interaction that we have live here. And it's so different. So ever since I started streaming after my debut with you guys, I just completely, my idea of what I wanted to do, what I was planning to do, changed a lot. So yeah, I'm definitely very different from what I thought I would turn out. And character-wise as well, I'm not exactly the kind of character, like personality that I aspire to be. I don't know. I was more like I wanted to be cute, say-so type of girl. I wanted to be like a more type of girl with a cute voice and like, I don't know, a lowly face maybe. And I wanted to be like, I don't know. I wanted to be cute. That turned out well. Shut up! You say so if you say so. Exactly. I'm saying so, right? You're cute. You are though. What? Really? not. I mean, maybe, but not the way I wanted to be originally. But I'm okay. It's okay. It's just. It's okay. The way everything is now is probably the way it should be. I'm say so, but I recommend it. I didn't recommend her. I just said she's my personal preference. And when we talk about EN VTubers, individual ones, I just feel like she fits me. Honestly, when I see Vey, I get hope. She gives me hope that being lewd, like saying lewd things and swearing a lot is not a bad thing. She gives me hope. Since it's almost 6 months, I would like to thank you for continuously making me happy. You're welcome. I started making new friends with people like V-Gamer, Judas, and your most annoying enemy. Oh, who could that possibly be? Anyways, your free debut is also coming soon, and I want to give you something special for you. That's basically the other question that I answered pretty much answers this one. Also, it's interesting how you say my free debut is soon. I didn't know about it. What? My free debut is soon? What? I didn't know about that. What? Well, good to know. I'm gonna go and get ready. But yeah, same answer. Probably not for the free debut, but if that ever happens, but maybe in the future would be cool. If I could implement that. Is that Yago? Telling me about my debut that I don't even know about. Cool. I didn't know. Kento, if you could handpick one member from each generation in hololive to be part of your own team to fight and save the world a la Dragon Quest, who would you pick and why? Noya senpai, because she just fits in. Like, look at her. Furea senpai, because Noe Fure Tete, OTP in hololive, which was another question, by the way, that I think I didn't save. But Furea senpai also fits. Honestly, hololive third generation is hololive fantasy, and they just fit in there so well, all of them. I mean, Hekura senpai doesn't seem very strong though, to be honest. Lucia senpai, Marin senpai, Furea senpai, Noya senpai seem kind of strong. But my beloved Pekura senpai... I'm not sure how like, she's good in games. She can kick ass in games, but if she were to actually fight herself... I am very sorry, Pekura senpai. You can come along anyway, because you'll be the cute main protagonist that I run after and love and protect. I will protect you. Come to think of it, I'm also with my sword and my shield. I'm also very perfect to be in that kind of situation. Cool. Cool. So it's Takanashi Kiara with hololive fantasy, third generation. Did you know that hololive third generation, hololive Japan third generation is like called hololive fantasy? Did you know? Did you know? Noodle Armstrong, shut up! I got fire down. I got a belt and I can transform and I will burn you to ashes. Okay? Because once I am in such a situation where I have to save the world, then I'm sure that my papa will allow me to transform. Okay. I think, you know what, we have to maybe skip some questions. Because I need to end it soon. You have an incredibly strong and beautiful singing voice. Some notable favorites of mine being your karaoke of Because of You and Into the Unknown. Thank you! Those are fun to sing. Have you gotten vocal training in the past? If you aren't currently receiving any, would you consider doing so in the future? Currently, I'm not receiving any, but I have received a lot of vocal training and other kind of training, like dance lessons, in the past, yes. Vocal training was, in the beginning, kind of tough. Because there was a lot of breathing lessons involved. But after a while, I kind of got the hang out of it. And I was not alone in that vocal training, so my teacher would sometimes even tell the other girls to like copy me sometimes, even like in specific I'm not sure what it was again, but specific things I did very well, it seems. Yeah, flexing. Flexing a little bit. Wow, Tensei! Wow! Yes, I was doing well, I think. The teacher liked me. It was fun having those kind of lessons, and although I did have a lot of trouble in the dance lesson, in the beginning also, at least, like but it got better. It got a lot better. Like now I can learn a choreography really quick, and I think I mean I haven't done it in a while, but I think I can dance better than I did back then in the beginning. And although I did have a problem with the teacher, because the teacher was a Japanese, and to me back then it was all, you know, kind of confusing and new, and there's a big difference between how you interact with a teacher in my country versus how you interact with a teacher in Japan. In my country, when you don't agree with the teacher, when you got any kind of opinion or anything at all you want to say, you say it. You say it, and you speak out loud, and yeah. It is very much encouraged to have a conversation. Now in Japan, you are supposed to stay quiet, mostly, and disagreeing with your teacher is kind of problematic. So I mean, I didn't really get scolded. I think they were very considerate of me being, well, a foreigner. And I later on realized that I should have stayed a bit more quiet every now and then, rather than always speaking up in the class, being like, but there's a reason for that. This is why I did that this way. Yes, but actually, no. No. あれ YouTube あれ Hello? We back! Oh, YouTube! What did you do? Well, you got the gist of the story, didn't ya? I'm back! 戻ったかな? Okay. 戻ったかな? Okay. Well. Yeah, that was all I wanted to say anyway. I don't really plan on taking any more singing lessons or other lessons, I think. What? Is it buffering again? まだ止まった? Again. Back again. Should we end it here? I mean, I wanted to end it now anyway. Is this gonna continue? Like that? YouTube どうした?まあ、どうせこの辺で終わろうと思ってたんだよね。ちょっと待って。Kikkerikiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiキアラちゃん最高!最近平日の朝5時とか朝6時に配信してくれるの嬉しい?なんだと?学校に行く前に見てます。5時の時はちょっと寝坊するけど学校に寝坊するの?それはダメはい、ところで質問が1個あります。キラちゃんのファンネームは KFP Employees ですか?それとも単に KFP でいいのか?それいい質問やな。 That's a good question. Japanese bro asks what is our actual fan name? Because KFP is kind of the name of our store, our chain. But I think we can say that our general fan name is also KFP because, like, I think you can talk about all of us as KFP as well. No, it used to be Kiara Fan Club, but I changed it to KFP, didn't I? It used to be Kiara Fan Club, but there was a joke in that name, but it also sounded very general if you didn't get the joke. So I changed it to KFP. So it's just KFP, the general fan name. KFP でいいんだよ。例えばさ、なんて言ったらいいんだろう。なんかそこで働いてる人たち全員のなんかまとめると KFP って言うといいと思う。まあね、一人一人のことを言うと、KFP エンプロイーって言ってもいいと思うけど、それは長いから KFP でいい。If you wanna write it all out, then you could say KFP employees. But like, I mean, if there's like, if people talk about the fandoms of hololive, I think people usually say KFP only anyway. Yeah, which is KFP in general, but you can also say KFP crew or KFP employees or whatever, I guess. I think KFP is fine. Yes, we are KFP! And with that, unfortunately, I'm sorry for all the questions that I couldn't reach. But unfortunately, we're coming to an end now. ちょっと申し訳ないけど、この辺で終わりたいと思います。ちょっと読めなかった質問ごめんなさいね。Thank you all for asking the questions. I hope you learned some things, maybe? I feel like someone said this also in a marshmallow, but there's not much to ask. Because I guess I tell you guys pretty much everything already anyway. But I think the friendship book thing was definitely something new. Yeah, I do share a lot already, so there's not much new, but I hope you had fun anyway, and maybe here's one or two new things. The diddle thing, I guess, was also very new. And me being a The Rasmus fan, apparently, was very interesting. まあなんか新しいことを知ることができたかな。いつもね、結構すごいプライベートなことも話してるから、まああんまりね知らないことはないんじゃないかなと思うんだけど。There might not be many new things, but still. Well, thank you for coming today. Tomorrow is Minecraft? Or is tomorrow a Minecraft stream? Yeah? Okay. We are going to continue where we left off and trying to free everyone from that house and hope that they move into the smaller houses as well. I hope they don't all just run away when I open the door. And I open the gates. We'll work on some things. So I'll see you tomorrow in Minecraft. If it's okay for you, I will not read the super chats now. I'll read them tomorrow after the Minecraft stream. But thank you everyone who sent a super chat. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And everyone who sent the question, also thank you. Sorry if I didn't pick you up. I also saw a lot of funny questions in between that were sweet, like also like, do you need to take a cat break? Stuff like that. And a lot of questions also didn't get picked up because there were things that I talked about a lot before or were even answered in other Q&A streams. Like, for example, I get questions so often about how to learn a language. Advice on how to learn a language. I'm sorry, I'm not picking up those questions anymore because I answered those like a million times. So, yeah. Thank you though anyway for sending in your questions. まあね、拾えなかった質問申し訳ないけど、また今度ぜひ質問送ってみてください。Twitter でもさ、結構返事することあるので、なんか質問あったら送っていいよ。Sometimes I answer a lot on Twitter as well. So, if you got like a really important question to ask me, you can also ask me on Twitter sometimes. I might answer, I don't know. Maybe. Yup. Okay. How do I speak chicken? It's easy to spell. Actually, here. That's some other bird noises. Just copy that, and then you're good to go. Alright, thank you all for tuning in. Please keep on supporting Takanashi Kiara and KFP. I love you all, and see you tomorrow. And in German we say Auf Wiedersehen. 今日はありがとう。また明日マイクラやります。多分今日よりは早い時間やな。よかったら見に来てください。またねー。バイバイ。Love you.